Well, here's a very important point regarding road drainage, and that is that a large volume of drainage that we find in road ditches and in road drainage structures do not originate, the water does not originate on the roadway itself. Much of the water that we find in our road ditches actually comes from off right-of-way sources, which means outside of the road corridor. And a large contributor to ditch drainage are access roads, be they residential driveways, business roads, commercial roads, farm lanes, or whatever. In this case, we're standing by an access road to an active well site, an active well pad that's been completed. It's in production. It is a gravel access road that goes into the well pad. And in this particular case, this well pad, for whatever reason, a large volume or a large amount of the drainage from this pad itself actually flows toward the gate, which is behind me on the gated pad, and winds up coming down this ditch line, this drainage ditch line, to the lower side of their access roadway, which immediately intersects the road ditch right here. Okay, you've heard me use the term erosion, and erosion is a natural process. Okay, there's nothing wrong with erosion. It's been happening for as long as the Earth's been around. Erosion is some combination of volume and velocity. The actual volume of water that you're dealing with and how fast that water is moving is what affects how much erosion potential or reality is occurring. Okay, and typical stormwater management or E&S controls focus on the velocity end of the equation. That's why we see a lot of use of riprap and hardened flow paths. We look at in the rural environment along unpaved roads and such as it's probably far better to try to attack or look at the volume end of the equation, to try to minimize the concentrated water that we're dealing with. Because while you can get erosion in check by hardening a ditch and looking at the velocity end of the equation, trying to make the ditch or ditch line or roadway harder or hard enough that the water no longer has that negative effect on it, that doesn't do anything for the volume end of the equation, which is a big component or the component of these flash flood events. The situation that we have here is we have trapped all the water that's coming off the road and the surrounding hillsides here the water that comes to the road ditch. We've trapped it here and given it no way to get out of, get away from this channel. It's locked in this channel here. And as we come down this steeper hill, this concentrated water builds velocity, and it overcomes the stable ability of the ditch to stay together. It starts moving bigger and bigger rocks, washing out this dirt that's in the ditch line, and the only place it can go is down below. And our streams lie at the base of the hill, and so they become the receiving body for all of this debris and sediment material that's pushing downstream.